Alright guys, here we are at the deck with the tomatoes up top here. Haven't picked anything up here yet, but we're pretty close to picking these. These will be the first tomatoes we pick. These are those Juliet grape tomatoes, and you can see they've grown all the way up to the eaves now. Oh, that's probably 8 foot. I'm guessing at least 8 foot up to there from down here. Looking pretty good. Still a little bit of, let's see, I know I can find some. Still a little bit of what MHP gardener Bobby helped me identify as bacterial speck. You can see a little bit of it in there still. I've treated these things with copper once, and I've been trying to get to it again, but we've just had so much doggone rain. Every time I wanted to spray them, we were going to get some rain. So, but I mean, they're doing all right. They're not great, but they're doing all right. These two here are the red beefsteak. This one here has not set a single tomato yet, and it's 6 foot tall. So I don't know. This one right beside it is red beefsteak as well. Tons of blooms up in here, and it does have a few tomatoes set, but nothing to write home about for sure. This next one is a Cherokee Purple. Some nice big green tomatoes on these things. I grew Cherokee Purple before, and it was really good tomatoes. I've been really happy with it. This is the Golden Jubilee. This thing has got some really nice sized tomatoes on it. Just waiting on them to turn yellow. But some that's a jumbo tomato right there for what I'm used to growing it here. If you've been following along, this fig tree has gone from, what did it have, 3 leaves on it this spring when I put it in that pot, to now it's 3 foot tall. That's a superstar growth right there. And I've already picked figs off of it once this year to get them off of there, and the silly thing is setting figs again. So I'll get in there and pick those off. Alright, let's see, work our way around. German Johnson. It's got some tomatoes on it. Just waiting on these things to fill out. That's, you know, good looking plant there. Black Prince has got a few. I've had some problems with, there you go. Had some problems with blossom end rot, and they've just started really discovering it, so I got to do something about that. I'm not exactly sure what. I know you guys will mention it to me right away. I know it's some Epsom salt. I don't know how much Epsom salt I should put in each pot. They're getting fairly regular watering. I try to water them at least every day for an hour, and that's a half a gallon per plant on with my drippers. So somebody can help me out on how to treat that blossom end rot to keep it from keep on going. Let's see, these next two are Mortgage Lifters, and it's got a right fair amount of tomatoes on both of them. You can see here that bacterial speck is just killing me over here on this side. So, but I tried. I know I brought it in with the plants when I bought them this year, and it just spread from there. These two are Homestead Indeterminate, so I've not suckered them. I mean, Determinate, so I've not suckered them. And they've got a right fair amount of tomatoes on them, but haven't picked anything up here off the deck yet, but we're getting close with the Juliets. So again, blossom end rot, somebody can just throw me a comment real quick on how to treat that. But other than that, and this bacterial speck, which I've never had to deal with before, it's the first time I've ever had it. And brand new potting soil this year on all these pots, so it's not a disease carryover issue. So I'm sure I carried it in with the plants when I brought them in from the nursery this year. So I've really determined that next year I'm just going to have to get set up and go ahead and sprout my own seeds and raise my own plants, so I don't have to worry about bringing stuff in from outside. But these things are growing. I mean, like, there you go, all the way to the eave. I'm going to have to top that one so that it doesn't keep on going. But other than that, they've been growing. We had a ton of rain today. You can see all these trays are full of water. We had just a gully washer of rain several different times today. I was down there weeding a little bit with the hoe before I came up, and This is what gardening in the sand is like. It's flat out poured down here today. Like I said, these trays are full. Look at this one here. I mean, these trays are full of water. We've had that much rain today. And when I was using that action hoe, trying to get some weeds up out of the pathways down there, you go down an inch and a half, and it's dry sand. So that's what gardening in the sand is like. That's why it's just so hard to get stuff to grow here. You can't keep stuff watered. But you can see how well stuff does up here. You know, we can get some potting soil up here and keep them watered. Things grow up here really well. So anyway, just a quick look around. I hope you guys' gardens are doing great. Go in there tonight maybe and eat some beans and some eggplant for dinner tonight, fresh picked. And so anyway, shoot me a couple of comments. Let me know about the Epsom salt and stuff for the blossom end rot. And other than that, like I say, I hope you guys' gardens are doing great. Weather, you know, I can't complain too much. Had a lot of wind. I've not been able to fish in a couple of weeks because it's just been so doggone windy here. But we've had some rain, so we haven't had to water a whole lot. Other than that, plenty of sunshine, and with just a little too much wind for my part-time job. But hope you guys' gardens are doing great. Hope everyone's getting along well, and just want to say God bless, and I'll talk to you guys soon.